At the presidential level, North Carolina has been traditionally Republican. Only Barack Obama in 2008 won for the Democrats, but the races have been extremely close. Former President Trump won North Carolina by about 75,000 votes in 2020 out of more than 8 million cast. Since that time, there have been about 400,000 new voters in North Carolina, so both parties see this state as potentially winnable in the fall.
There's so many people coming in, undocumented, illegals just pouring into the country. I think it's a very big issue on both sides, and I think like every state is a border state now. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're just pouring in from all over the place.
We had a guy in our unit that wanted to use his pre-enlistment ceremony at the top.
I would love to see, although I don't think it would actually happen, I would love to see Trump push for, endorse, or sign something into place that would put term limits on all forms of, or at least major forms of political offices. I definitely think that would, hopefully, we can always just hope that it would cut down on some of the corruption and some of the dishonesty that a lot of people in the United States see coming out of Washington.
I want somebody who's going to care about the people. I want somebody who's going to fight for my rights. I'm also an insulin patient. I want somebody that wants to help me continue to get my health care.
I think education is really key for me when I think about voting. I think of how we're offering access and equitable access to all children to have, to just have incredible access to education.
Well, North Carolina is a very diverse state. There's a lot of urban, rural, beach, mountain, so many of the same issues that affect all voters are affecting North Carolinians. From inflation to abortion to the conflict in the Middle East, these are all issues in different parts of the state that people are concerned about.
This is the guy right here. One of the best governors in America. All right.
In North Carolina, there are more registered Democrats than Republicans, but the fastest growing group of voters are unaffiliated. And that doesn't mean they're independent. Most unaffiliated voters have one party preference or another. It's just harder to know who they are when they register that way. Most people aren't truly independent, but that is the fastest growing group, and especially among young people. The big thing is this countervailing trend between the growth in the urban areas that are tending to be more Democratic and the increasing Republican support in the rural areas. And how does those countervailing trends, who can win that trend, is going to be the key to winning the state. It's clear to me that both parties see North Carolina as very important for their general election strategy at all levels of government. I think it's going to be a very heavily contested and a very busy election season here for North Carolinians.